Please stay calm, please stay calm. We'll control the situation, won't be long. 'Cause no one knows, no one knows. The Emperor's not wearing any clothes. It's only time, it's only time. And it passes like the thoughts across your mind. So I'm holding.
So here I am with Amy V. I have to say, Amy, I feel kind of robbed that I haven't come across you earlier. You were so good just then. I know it's been quite a massive year for you. You've been touring a lot, and but you were saying on your set that you were previously performing with your band, The Virtues. Is that right?
Yep.
How did the change come about, turning solo and just the past year, I suppose?
Well, ironically, I started off as a soloist, and that because I've always been the writer in the band, and so I started kind of writing some stuff with just guitar and vocal because that's all I had, at my disposal, basically, and then the band kind of came along because, I just had a bunch of friends who loved the music and were really keen to be a part of it, and so it sort of became this, acoustic thing with a bit of a band behind it, and it sort of gradually evolved into pretty much a rock band, which was cool. It was cool to do something a bit different, but I felt like I'd kind of strayed a long way from where I kind of set out. So for me, it's a bit of a homecoming. It's a bit of a, coming back to the stuff that happens for me most naturally, and I think it's really important as both a singer and a songwriter to kind of find your own voice, and this is just where I kind of sit really comfortably. So
enough for now, enough for now, enough for now. That's enough for now, enough for now.
Okay, so do you think, so aside from that, and obviously working with Rennie a little bit tonight, have you found any other collaborations that have, I suppose, stuck out in your mind as an influence on your music and how it's developed?
I've actually done a lot of work with other artists, both sort of just doing some live stuff together like I did with Rennie tonight, as well as in the studio, and I've kind of loaned my voice to some other artists, like, in the kind of dance realm or other genres.
I read Groove Terminator, is that right? Or
Yeah, that's right. That was a really cool experience, actually, to get to experience a whole different kind of music and a whole different style of performance. His shows were really, obviously quite lively and fun, and it's pretty different to the really subdued kind of acoustic thing that I normally do. So.
Put down the suffering. Come closer, listening. My bones are breaking, but back when
what was the beginning of your musical journey? How did it start? You said that your dad's a musical person and runs in your family. Did it spawn from that?
I think, I started singing when I was, a kid, and it just kind of grew from there. I was playing piano. I learned classical piano from a young age, and music's just always been a really big part of my life. And the songwriting aspect sort of came a bit later. I wasn't very sure of myself as a writer to begin with, and I guess everybody kind of starts out that way. It's not until you really kind of put it out there and see what happens that you really know. So you kind of have to be brave and just let it happen, and hopefully people connect with it and respond to it. So.
So you've had a fair bit of airplay on Triple J, is that right? Or through ABC, you've got
my local ABC runs an annual music awards, and I've been a part of that ever since it kind of started. And I was lucky enough the year just gone to pick up a APRA Songwriters Award. So yeah, it's nice to kind of get that recognition from your hometown, to feel like you're actually reaching some people that are close by, and that I don't know, I've always been a big believer in community, so it's nice to have the support of my own, music community.
Don't wanna say goodbye. Don't must come to an end.
I am hoping to do a bit of touring around March, and then hopefully that'll sort of be up north. I haven't done a lot of stuff sort of north. I've been heading down to Melbourne more so that'll be good. And then I'm hoping to head over to the UK in around June and do like a month's tour over there. So that's the plan anyway.
Fair enough. Have you got anyone helping you book these gigs and sort of do that sort of end of things?
I actually recently signed on to some new management, which has been so helpful. I've always been independent. I've always done everything myself, right down to the booking gigs and everything. So they've been great. There's a group called Pixie Music, two girls who are very passionate and who love the music, thankfully, and have really got behind it and helped me out a lot. So yeah, I'm very lucky.
Okay, so should we give a shout out to your where fans or potential fans can get your music from?
Yeah, you can get my music off my website, which is amyv.com, spelled V-E-E, and or you can come see one of my shows.
We are safe to passers-by. Can we maintain this lie? Elective conscience grows tired. Don't wanna say goodnight. Don't wanna say goodnight. Don't wanna lie and I'm again. Don't wanna say goodbye. Don't wanna shut my eyes. The night is closing in. I guess all good things must come to an end.